school.
At the school is in a panic.
I can't hate them. They win if I hate them.
Shots in the building.
They win if I don't forget.
People are running out of the school like mad right now. Okay.
Even Rachel's writings helped us. She wrote about forgiveness.
Compassion is the greatest form of love humans have to offer.
What she knows down.
And it's a passion of mine to do this, to get this to the world. We wish every single school could hear this.
He came up to me and whispered in my ear, he said, "You and your sister's story just saved my life."
I just think she followed her heart, and that caused her to leave the legacy that she did.
144 additional shots fired, large caliber.
How do you know that trust, compassion, and beauty will not make this world a better place to be in, and this life a better one to live? You just may start a chain reaction.
Dana is Rachel's big sister, part of that chain reaction, now called Rachel's Challenge. Family and friends sharing Rachel's message in school assemblies nationwide. 1.5 million students will hear her story this year. But where Rachel's Challenge perhaps has its biggest impact is on the silent majority of students who witness heartless behavior toward their classmates every day, but stand by without saying a word.
So many kids nowadays and students are being crammed with knowledge, of head knowledge, to try to get through this life with education, and there's nothing wrong with that. But what about getting to their heart about something? Without getting to the heart, you don't do very much with kids and young people today.
There were buses that came throughout the day and brought students. And I remember they told us there was one bus left. I remember running outside. I jumped on a little fence, and like a stone fence, and looked in the windows of the bus to see if I could catch a glimpse of Rachel. Thought I saw her. Your mind is so eager to latch on to hope. And when the last student got off the bus, I think that was about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I think that's when I first knew that she was, for sure in my heart, that she was probably killed. This is not something I chose to do. I would have never, I'm not smart enough to figure out how to have a program that's going to impact corporate organizations, elementary schools, and colleges. You have to be 5 organizations to do that, and I'm a pretty simple person. All I did was went out and told her story, and by telling her story, we began to realize the impact that it had on lives.
And when you're a part of that, and you're part of that family, you've got to realize that there's something that you have to do. You have to do that's going to make a positive difference from a tragedy like this.
I just think that it was just meant to be.
Meant to be, because there is more to Rachel's story than her tragic death. She lived the things she talked about in her essay and told people frequently she believed one day she would have an impact on the world. A large number of educators in southern Idaho are betting she was right. Over the past few months, they've been hearing about Rachel's Challenge, a school assembly program that has become a movement for kindness and compassion nationwide. As Rachel's Challenge sweeps the nation, there are encouraging signs that schools can become better places to learn and live. First, by creating awareness.
We have so many young people come up to us after we're done in the speaking to 3,000, 1,500, 700, whatever we speak to, crying, telling us they want to change their life, that they have been mean, that they have not been a nice person.